Okay, good afternoon everyone. My name is Joshua Burnell. I'm a sophomore mechanical engineering student here.
Hello, my name is Shara Jones. I'm a freshman economics student.
Hello, I'm Latasha Harris. I am a first-year economics student.
Hello, my name is Kilo Burwell. I'm a sophomore management information systems student.
And today we come to present to you all on our project which focuses on labor challenges in Brazil sponsored by Deere. So to give a little background on our issue, the group decided to focus on sugarcane being it's one of the leading economic exports of Brazil. Sugarcane being produced at around 737.1 million tons in Brazil, and that being 45% of the world's total sugarcane production. Although sugarcane is produced globally in countries like the United States, India, China, etc. And so, in Brazil, you see this change in how sugarcane is produced. We go from this original, in the early 2000s, late 90s, of going in the fields, picking up by our hands, using hand tools like scythes and hoes to dig up the sugarcane and process it manually. But as we move forward in time, technology has improved, so we're seeing this shift to mainly mechanized harvesting being at around 90 to 95% currently within the 2000 to 2017 and 2019. But with improved technology, we have some issues that come with that. And as technology improves, we need to improve the education of our employment. However, in the areas where sugarcane is produced, which is mainly South Central Brazil and Northeast, we're seeing this lack of education. We look at our three really education cores being reading, writing, and math. In those areas being South Central Brazil and Northeast Brazil, we see people not performing as well in those areas. And so when they're not performing at the level they need to be in reading, writing, and math, how can they be able to adapt to this changing technical world? And so we're seeing these undereducated workers, which make it hard for them to use this more technologically advanced equipment. So we have two goals with this new John Deere going forward. So how does John Deere really create these more skilled and educated workers so that we can, one, increase the yield of sugarcane in Brazil so that the employees of these farmers and the farmers themselves can produce more sugarcane, and two, we can improve the perception of John Deere products as well as the sale of the products. And so I would pass it to my partner Ariza to introduce the idea.
So our idea is John Deere Academy, which is essentially a competency-based training program that will produce John Deere certified workers. So the current training in Brazil focuses on mechanics. The training is from Deere to the dealership, to dealers, so Deere trains dealers who then train the workers. It is an optional 2-day training, and it ends with a paper test after the training. Sorry. So why does this matter to Deere? As Deere machinery becomes increasingly technical, we know that farmers want to have optimal use of the machinery. But it's necessary for the workers that are using the machines to also be caught up and have the proper training to use these highly technical machines. So that's why we believe this is a problem that Deere needs to and can solve. As I said before, John Deere Academy is a competency-based training program which will offer low-skilled workers professional training on modern machinery, and once they conclude their master's of use machinery, they will be deemed John Deere certified. So I'll pass it off to Latasha to continue to explain.
Okay, so our group focuses on John Deere Academy, which has 3 learning targets to emphasize the competency-based training for the workers out in the field. So our first step is how to use the machine. So in this part of our program, we focus on usage training and mechanical training. So as an example, the farmers might have to work with refilling the diesel in the machines or test driving machinery, and this essentially increases competency, which increases yield, and then the increased yield increases potential pay for the workers. And the second learning target in our program is utilizing JD Link. So we want to implement utilizing JD Link in Brazil to improve the productivity for the workers, improve the uptime, and decrease the daily operational costs for the workers. So essentially, with implementing JD Link in Brazil. This will decrease the downtime for the workers and increase the amount of money that the farmers will bring in. And then the third step of the John Deere Academy competency-based training will be how to fix the machine. So on JD Link, this is an example of what the workers will see in the everyday operational, operating with the machines. And it'll show 3 different colors that shows the different levels of severity with the problems that the machines may have. So for example, they may see an image of an oil can that tells them that they need to clean or change the oil filter. They may see a meter that shows them that the transmission oil temperature is low. So JD Link may tell them to turn off the tractor and let it cool to a certain temperature, and then after that, they can start back using the tractor.
So after doing some research, we realized that the average time necessary to train a heavy machine operator is about 70 hours. 45 of these hours should be in fields, and about 25 of these hours should be in class. So taking the current 2-day training and transitioning it into a 2-week training, we decided to focus on only business days. That leaves 10 business days to work with. Splitting into 2 weeks, that's 7 hours per day, 5 days a week. And to look at those 2 weeks in depth, we'll have day 1 be safe training, learning general safety guidelines. Days 2 through 4 being in-class training, learning about the parts of the machines as well as how to operate them, as well as learning how to use JD Link. And these 2 days will compose about 28 hours in class. Days 5 through 7 will be in-field training, where the workers will go to the fields and actually use the machines under supervision. And then days 8 through 10 will be in-field problem solving. So identifying issues with machinery, as noted through JD Link, as well as actually solving these issues. That will be about 42 hours in the field, and together that equals the 70 recommended hours. And I'll give it off to Keela to further explain the cost structure.
So after we broke down about how long the training would be, it was important for us to figure out how much the training should cost. So unfortunately, we weren't able to figure out a solid number, but we were able to find a gauge. So we used, in America, to train a heavy machine operator, it costs between $4,000 and $6,000. And for a certificate program, the price ranges between $75 and $200. So we believe that John Deere should pay for these expenses up front with the expectation that market penetration will increase due to changes in precision ag, which will generate more revenue for the company. So we came up with the question of, will the customers actually complete the training? Because if they don't, then John Deere is going to be losing money. So to stop that from happening, we came up with the idea of having the customer sign a contract saying they will complete the training in full, and if they don't, then they'll be responsible for paying John Deere back. So overall, John Deere Academy adds value to not only John Deere, it also adds value to the farmers as well as the workers. As far as John Deere, it helps increase market penetration for the farmers. It helps them to increase their yield and increase their productivity and revenue. And for the workers, it makes them more competitive for more competitive pay, as well as making them more dignified. So just to reiterate, we want to improve John Deere's current training by implementing JD Link in Brazil to help reduce the number of machines that are broken and increase the amount of machines being fixed. We also want to make the training 2 weeks solid, and we also want to focus on a more competency-based training, which allows the farmers or workers to have a more hands-on experience when they're learning how to work the machines. So now I'm going to pass it off to Josh. He's going to close us out.
To summarize, some would say education, actually many would say education is the key to success. We believe that is the case here in Brazil. Through John Deere making the investment in these Brazilian farmers to give them this education, and farmers taking the time and potential loss of farming time out of their day to go and get this education, it allows them to keep up with the changes in technology as well as increase their own yields. So as they start, they increase their education, which further on leads to increased yield in their production of sugar cane. And then for John Deere, that leads to increased loyalty because these farmers are seeing increases in the yield, which means John Deere is giving them a better outcome. And because of that loyalty, it increases John Deere sales because they're making the conversion from other products to John Deere products from the increased yield they saw in the sugarcane production, as well as they're creating this kind of public advertisement and going out and spreading their success through the use of John Deere products and their education process. So, thank you for your time. Any questions from the group?